If making people laugh was easy, then anyone could become a comedian. But the truth is, not everyone can make it in this competitive field. You actually need talent, you need to be of Jewish descent, and you need to be born in 1954. Basically, you have to be Jerry Seinfeld. This guy just knows how to make people laugh, and that's exactly how he has made a successful career out of it. In fact, today, Jerry Seinfeld isn't just rich, he's $1 billion and counting sort of rich. Yep, he's a billionaire. But where does this guy spend his money? Well, it seems like Jerry Seinfeld's weakness is cars. Seinfeld's obsession is basically an addiction. Don't believe us? He boasts a 150-plus car garage worth around $100 million. With a fleet like this, he has an entire team of people simply dedicated to the maintenance of these exceptional cars. Hi, and welcome back to Grand Luxury. In today's video, we will be taking a look at some of the most exquisite cars inside Jerry Seinfeld's massive car collection. Before we get into gear though, please let us know in the comments below what you think Jerry Seinfeld's favorite brand of car is. Excited about this episode? Consider giving us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and turn on that bell notification to all. It would help us out a lot, and we'd love you joining in on our journey to bring you more great videos every week. Thank you. Let's shift gears now, shall we? 1. The 1949 Porsche 356 GMUND. When you're making $100,000 off of one episode, then a $700,000 car doesn't really feel that expensive, does it? This small but sleek car is one of Seinfeld's favorites, and he just loves showing it off too. Featured in one episode of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, Seinfeld used this opportunity to showcase the car in front of Jay Leno. We get it, Seinfeld, you're more successful than him. The 356 is only slightly more vintage than Seinfeld himself, and seeing as she's a classic 1949, it probably makes him feel young and youthful again. Oh, that nostalgia. But that's not the only reason. Seinfeld keeps this beaut in his garage as it only has an 1100cc 40 horsepower engine that heavily relies on an aerodynamic body to balance the lack of power the engine puts out. On top of all that, the engines are air-cooled and possess two Solex carburetors, a pretty big deal for the times, so she's a little frail. We still love her. 2. 1955 Porsche 550 RS. Just a year older than Seinfeld, this car doesn't really cross the vintage territory, or does it? It is also pretty rare as it is one of only 70 manufactured in 1955, and Seinfeld had to be a part of the exclusive owners. This beauty can push you to a nice 140 miles per hour, perfect for running away from the paparazzi. Get ready for a jaw drop because this one will run you about $3.5 to $5.5 million. 3. 1994 Porsche 911 Turbo S FLACHBAU. Some people get addicted to weed, others to cocaine. Not Seinfeld. This guy is addicted to Porsches, and he can't just stop himself from buying just one more. This Porsche is also one of the ultra-rare ones, as only 76 models made it to the market, only 39 of which were sold in the US. This silver automobile, hand-built in Stuttgart, Germany, is one of the most exquisite designs of its era. It can race through a quarter mile in less than 12 seconds. With a 3.6-liter flat-six engine, it is able to produce an impressive 380 horsepower, allowing it to achieve a top speed of 175 miles per hour. 0 to 60 miles per hour, you ask? An impressive 4.7 seconds. Not bad for the era. For this one, you could probably buy it anywhere from $400,000 to more than $1 million. 4. 1970 Porsche 911S. Visiting Jerry Seinfeld's garage is like stepping into a rainbow. Why? Because you'll quite literally see a Porsche in every single color. For example, take a look at this parrot-colored green Porsche. In a time when 200 horsepower was considered a big deal, this car was famous for doing it all. Priced at around $37,000 to $58,000, it isn't as expensive as the ones listed before, but nonetheless is still a great addition to Jerry's collection. Its steel body forms the wide shape that would remain characteristic of many future generations of Porsches to come, and it has the honor of seating comedians Mel Brooks and the late Carl Reiner as Jerry Seinfeld interviews them in yet another episode of his show. So much wealth in this world, we here bombard you with it 3 times a week. Give us a like if you are enjoying looking at the wealth of others. The goals we should set for ourselves. 5. 1983 Porsche 959. Jerry Seinfeld is not really a rule breaker, but even he couldn't help himself when he saw this car. While it has been deemed illegal to drive on US roads, Seinfeld just had to add this forbidden fruit to his collection. After all, only 200 of these have ever been created. If you're looking for one, you'll probably spend on average $1 to $1.5 million or more. 0 to 62 miles per hour at 3.7 seconds. Wow! Top speed of 197 miles per hour. Holy! Are we sure this is a car from 1983? Yup, what a rocket! 6. 2000 Porsche Carrera GT Concept. While most of the models we've seen in his collection are from the 20th century, there is one extra special Gen Z model. Produced as a prototype for a stunning race car, Porsche outdid themselves by creating a super sports car that is street legal. Top speed of 205 miles per hour. Juicy. 0 to 62 miles per hour, 3.5 seconds. Oh, sweet Jesus. Let us remind you, though, for a second now, to also check out our Top 20 Flex Most Expensive Cars video. Some of those stats will blow your socks off. Anyway, since the Porsche Carrera GT concept is fast and furious, the late Paul Walker also wanted one. Only 2 were available, so the other being, of course, snatched up by lucky Seinfeld. And the beauty of it all, it only cost about $1.5 to $2.5 million. What a steal! It seems like his dedication and commitment to Porsche paid off. I mean, look at how many Porsche we've already talked about so far. Let's change it up a bit. 7. 1969 Lamborghini Miura. A Lamborghini amongst the Porsches, this car definitely stands out for the right reasons. Despite Seinfeld's obsession with all cars Porsche, it seems like even he can appreciate the timeless beauty of Lamborghinis. This particular version is worth an eye-watering $1.6 million, and only 1,000 of these were ever built. In fact, back in 1969 when it was released, it was the fastest production car in the world, with a top speed of 174 miles per hour. It was able to take you from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 6.7 seconds. Of course, this car was also featured in a Comedians in Cars episode, and the episode has been a longtime favorite, not just because of the brilliant car, but also because both comedians Chris Rock and Jerry Seinfeld had quite the wholesome conversation. Priceless. 8. 1963 split-window Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. While Barack Obama is not really a comedian, he likes to joke around, making him the perfect guest for Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. For this episode, Seinfeld pulled out the big guns, and by big guns, I mean a 1963 Chevrolet Corvette. This 4.5-meter-long light blue vehicle is ideal for a heart-to-heart interview with the President of the United States, and it seems like Obama had a good time just hanging out in this $120,000 car. 0 to 62 miles per hour in about 6.6 seconds, and a top speed of around 138 miles per hour. Not too shabby for a car built in 1963. A 10-minute video can never do justice to a car collection like that of Jerry Seinfeld's. But like all good things, this video too comes to an end. Do let us know below in the comments which of these cars from Jerry's garage you like best. Is there one that you think deserves to be on this list? Let us know. If you haven't already done so, please make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe icon, and turn on the notification bell to all so you may never miss an upload from us. Until our next videos, please be sure to check out some of our other great content. We have hours of entertainment for you guys here. Bye for now.